Right, we are back here.
Oh, is this the place?
Yeah.
Oh, it's in terrible shape, and there's sand everywhere.
Well, yeah, it's a desert, Paimon.
Empty and forgotten. An ideal place to hide people.
Right, we should probably clear out these.
Monsters, watch out!
Yeah, these hilichurls. And Paimon, that's mean to call them monsters. They're just hilichurls. We've learned enough about them to not call them that anymore. Ooh, a big old lava churl, huh?
Solidify! I will have order!
Quietly now. Busted.
Propagate! Spring forth!
Gotcha.
There we go.
They were easier to deal with than Paimon had expected.
What were you expecting, Paimon?
Super strong bandits? Or monsters taller than buildings dropping out of the sky? Or, something like that.
Why, Paimon? When have we ever run into monsters taller than buildings dropping out of the sky? Or super strong bandits, for that matter. I know you get scared of them all the time, but all the bandits we run into are, well, little mooks. Yeah, it's a little puzzle here.
He looks super serious. We gotta stay on our A game too.
This is the one.
Oh. Oh, nice. I guess I don't need to do it myself, then. Wow. Well done there, Alhaitham.
Let's go in and take a look.
Sounds like a plan. We carefully search the abandoned hospital.
Hey,
Ooh.
Alhaitham, we haven't found squat. Are you sure we aren't wasting our time here?
I do wonder if this is where Kale was taken by the seer.
Patience. Shawnee says she only hears the crying at night. We have time to burn.
Though that could have been, this place could be older than that, or having been abandoned longer than that.
Until then,
Search the area.
I'm taking a break.
Fair enough.
And just like that, he sits down. Wait, he even brought a book to read?
Hey, it's the same book he was reading before. I wonder what it is.
What are you reading? Let Paimon see.
I am curious.
Okay, sure.
Paimon, can you even read
Hmm.
or read this?
Huh? The natural position.
Okay.
Which is the positional propensity of an entity in natural motion in contrast with an object in forced
Good
motion.
reaction, traveler.
When free from external influences,
Ah, I see what
every
they're saying.
entity displays the tendency to follow its natural trajectory?
It is very clearly a rendition of Newton's laws, Paimon. The natural position, which is the positional propensity for an entity in natural motion, in contrast with an object in forced motion. And free from external influences, every entity displays the tendency to follow its natural trajectory. Of course, I'm not sure I agree with the wording of this, but or the use of the word natural.
So, you got that?
No, she does not.
Oh, Paimon gives reading your book. See ya!
If you actually do read the original, Principia, then it actually does read similarly from what I remember.
How is he so relaxed? Look at him, reading an impossible book in a creepy place like this.
It's not impossible, Paimon. You're just a silly goose. You know, it wouldn't kill you to read a book once in a while either. Maybe it's time to spread your wings and become learned.
Hey, what good is that gonna do for you? You're acting like one of those annoying grown-ups who go around nagging people to focus on their studies.
You have a lot of experience with that, Paimon. The more you learn, the more money you can earn to support me.
Hey, what gives? Shouldn't you be the one providing for Paimon?
Hey, I've been doing that all along. Isn't it time for you to start pulling your weight, Paimon? We have our rent to think about. Isn't that what I've been doing?
Oh, right. Okay then.
Yeah, you eat, and you take my treasure, my Mora. It's time for you to learn some physics and you know, get a job.
Thank you for working so hard and earning so much Mora. If it weren't for you, Paimon would probably still be floating around in the ocean somewhere.
Yeah, that's also true. I did fish you out. Never forget, Paimon. Never forget.
Thank you.
Good. You're welcome. Yeah, you're welcome. Okay, we are skipping ahead.
Paimon's getting so sleepy.
Do I hear something? It's gone now, but I swear I heard something.
Huh? What was that sound?
And okay, if this is the sound that she's been hearing from this far away, yeah, that's not good hearing. That is beyond superhuman hearing.
There it is.
That's amazing.
It's coming from that direction.
Is it a ghost?
Is the sound coming from here?
I mean,
Huh. Paimon's not seeing anything.
this is the classic kind of location that, you know, people like to say would be haunted. It's clearly underneath there.
It's from below.
Yeah.
But there's no way we can get down there.
Paimon, we can break the wood or just move it aside.
Something is off about the interior here.
Yeah, see? Silly Paimon. You really should read that book. Become learned. I love how it looks like flowing sand.
As I thought, there's a hidden structure.
Yeah.
Wow. It's like they tucked another hospital into this one.
Indeed.
Oh, it looks like there are other mechanisms around here. Let's keep exploring.
What have we stumbled upon? Aren't we supposed to go in there? Hello, explosive barrels. I mean, I was originally planning on, doing this, Oh, hey, another one of those. How do we unlock it, though? Ah.
Busted.
There we go. Oh, we need more of those in the hospital. Okay. I see. Well, there's another one. Where's the third? Up here, perhaps? No, actually. Oh, there it is. Hey, guys.
Gotcha.
Hey!
Don't push me,
Bring it on!
little mushroom Saurus Rex.
Can't fool me!
Busted.
More of them.
Yeah.
Here comes the catch.
Stop that.
Gotcha. Quietly now.
No, and they're not dropping spores. That's too bad.
Propagate!
There we go. That should have opened up the sandy barriers. Ooh. Ancient key to open an old cabinet. I mean, we could probably break this open, but fair enough. The key is probably down here somewhere. Emergency notice. Patient Abbas, male, 23 years old. Mole on the left side of her forehead and left-handed. While this condition remains very serious. Abbas. Haven't we met someone named Abbas? Survival will be difficult without professional medical care. Patient's survivability, once found, immediately inform. Don't give up. Stay positive. All beings are under the watchful eye of the divine, so don't ever give up. The note's a bit broken, but the rest of the document has been rendered unreadable by weathering. That's too bad. This week's meals. Keep a balanced diet, rest regularly, and maintain a good mood. It's good advice. Monday, minty bean soup. Tachin for lunch. And curry, shrimp, and pani puri for dinner. Sounds good. Tuesday, salad. Ooh, some biryani. Delicious for lunch. And then fish with cream sauce and potato boat for dinner. Wednesday, shakshuka and bean cake for lunch. Wait, just lunch? The remaining sections are blank. This week's shifts. In case of emergency, contact the physician on duty immediately. Monday, Ibrahim. Tuesday, unknown. Wednesday, Amudi. The remaining sections are blank. This was a hospital. Hopefully it was a legitimate hospital and not something more sinister. I'm just skeptical because of that evil seer. The old vase. There seems to be the darkened remains of a stem inside the vase. It was probably used to hold flowers. Yeah, probably. The words "for Avin" are at the bottom of the bottle. It seems to have been a gift to someone named Avin. Aw. I mean, everyone who is here is probably long since dead.
Look, there's someone over there.
Well, that's not a ghost. But why are they only scared? Or why do they only make noises at night? We need to be careful.
Good idea. Let's approach him slowly without alarming him.
Yeah, no easier said than done.
Wait,
Yeah. Looks like a scholar, actually.
you're...
Alhaitham?
He can't speak, and his eyes are unfocused. But he looks too young to be anyone's grandfather.
Yeah. He's definitely not the grandfather. Like I said, he clearly, by the way he's dressed, he's got to be a scholar. The Sumeru, with the Akademiya.
Also, why is he the only one here?
That's a good question. And why is he here? Actually, no, yeah, it's not why is he the only one here. Why is he here at all? Oh, wait, no. Paimon probably thinks he's, that's right. One of the mad scholars, and that this is where they were brought.
Didn't expect to see him here.
Did you know him?
You know him?
Is he one of the mad scholars? The village keepers?
He's Razak, a senior of mine at the Akademiya.
Huh.
He's a scholar too? Is he the kind that holes up in a forest and mumbles stuff about training?
He might have been at one point. Though, I don't know. Did the asshole sages force divine knowledge onto him so that he would go crazy?
No. And that's the problem.
Yeah. The sages are so corrupt, it's insane.
Razak was never involved in any of those things. He never trained in the forest, let alone reach Satyavada life.
So how did he become like this? Well, there is an obvious answer. The divine knowledge capsules.
Leaving that question aside for the moment, him being here alone means that we might be too late.
Maybe. Not sure why they would have left him behind, though, if that's the case.
Looks like they've already taken everyone away. For whatever reason, they left Razak here. Perhaps they simply didn't have time to come back for him.
Maybe.
Hmm.
Ooh. Are those ancient bloodstains or something more recent?
There are drag marks on the ground. They're clearer by the doorway.
Drag
Someone
marks.
was forcefully drawing a cart that was loaded with something heavy.
Up those stairs? Rip.
Loaded with people?
Likely candidate, Paimon.
That is one possibility. It looks like they were in a hurry, as if they were afraid of being caught. In their haste, they failed to notice Razak hiding in a corner.
So it wasn't that they intentionally left him behind, just that they, well, missed one because they weren't really being careful. Interesting.
The symptoms are identical. Looks like we found living proof.
What, of them, forcefully making scholars go mad?
Huh? Why do you say that?
Allow me to jog your memory. Recall your time at Port Ormos.
Yeah,
Don't you think his symptoms look familiar?
I do. Yep. He was touched by a divine knowledge. But he wasn't a seeker of divine knowledge, so it had to have been with a capsule. The Eremite guy who went mad.
Oh, now that you mention it, they're acting the same way.
Yes, they are, Paimon.
Correct. The Akademiya is behind all of this. It isn't difficult to deduce their rationale.
First, the Akademiya spread a false rumor of King Deshret's resurrection, emphasizing the role of the village keepers, the mad scholars who were exiled to Aru village.
Right.
These rumors were all the persuasion that the radicals needed, and those based in Aru village leapt into action. Unbeknownst to them, of course, through rounding up the scholars, they were actually helping the Akademiya.
Yeah. That's the conclusion I've drawn so far.
As well as being able to exploit the radicals for their own ends,
this scheme has one further advantage to the Akademiya. All the risks and responsibilities are offloaded onto King Deshret's followers.
Yeah, that was the only thing that really made sense for why they would do this in such a roundabout way versus just more directly themselves. But, and to be fair, it makes sense.
Life for the desert dwellers has been brutal ever since King Deshret's death all those years ago. Beneath the surface, feelings of desperation are widespread.
Right. The Akademiya hasn't really been helping at all.
Many would give everything they have for the prospect of something better. Anyone looking to exploit that for their own ends simply needs to make a few empty promises.
Which is unfortunate. Because, of course, in their desperation, they fall for it.
Even if complications arise, people will see that those involved are all followers of King Deshret and look for no further explanation than differences of belief. A deep-seated mistrust of the desert and everyone in it by the rest of Sumeru will make sure of that.
That's actually a good point, yeah. It's even better cover than I actually thought. You know, especially considering what they're doing is pretty bad, pretty messed up.
The notion of an Akademiya plot wouldn't even cross their minds. It may seem like a simple strategy, but it is able to work wonders under Sumeru's current circumstances.
Right.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. It's in line with the village chief's theory, too.
Yeah. I mean, well, Paimon, we knew the village chief was correct.
But there's still one very important question. Wasn't it the Akademiya that brought the scholars to Aru Village in the first place?
Yeah.
Why does it want them back now?
That's the question, Paimon. That's the million more question. It makes sense for it to do, have something to do with their desire to ascend, you know, the Balladeer, Scaramouche. But why? Well, we don't know enough about, you know, ascending to godhood to really say. But we do know he's incomplete.
Throughout this process, one thing has changed. The scholar's identity.
You mean who's in charge? Like, the sages?
First, they were scholars. Then, they became lunatics.
Oh,
After that, they were exiles. And finally, they become missing persons.
I see. That's what you mean. You're talking about the mad scholars. Scholars to lunatics to exiles to missing persons.
An exile is still patently a living, breathing human being. But when someone becomes a missing person, that is brought into question.
Okay. You're trying to say that no one would miss them, or?
If you can't find someone, you have no way of knowing what exactly happened to them. That makes missing people an ideal resource.
I suppose.
Resource? For what exactly?
Sacrifice.
One possibility is that the information in their brains could be extracted into knowledge capsules.
I suppose it could be. That sounds dangerous, maybe.
Extracted? You mean canned knowledge comes from people's brains?
Well, I mean, it makes sense, Paimon. Actually, it probably isn't that dangerous, but it's dangerous if it's divine knowledge like this, I bet. Granted, they wouldn't have needed to, you know, I don't know if they would have needed to both kidnap them and then take them away from this place to get their knowledge into knowledge capsules. Would think they could have done that here.
With the technology of the Sumeru Akademiya, it's entirely possible.
Yeah. I mean, it does go in line with their harvesting of knowledge or dreams, I suppose. But I don't know. The whole thing about how they'd make great sacrifices. I'm not sure if that was just for the desert dwellers' benefit or they were being a little too honest there.
Perhaps the process caused them great suffering, which is why they cry out in the dead of night when no one is watching them.
So, the human brain... Nope, nah, Paimon doesn't want to think about this.
Oh, Paimon. How did you learn of this technology? I mean, he is in the Akademiya, and he's a very curious guy.
I'm the Akademiya scribe, after all.
Yeah.
I'm familiar with their projects. Anyway, judging by Razak's state, the contents of a divine knowledge capsule were extracted from his mind. But something went wrong in the process.
Wait a minute. Do you think that the divine knowledge capsules that they were transporting back to Sumeru came from here? And then that was the one that got abducted, lost in transit? That would explain a few things. It would finally come full circle back to that.
Or perhaps his curiosity got the better of him, and he used such a capsule for himself.
Paimon's a little confused. Can they just use anyone's brain?
So, wait, do you think that maybe he was one of the people involved in extracting the information from the village keepers and was a fool and used it on himself and then just got left here because of it? No, that can't be right. Most of the mad scholars had made contact with the divine consciousness in the forest. That's what the Akademiya is after. It's also safe to assume that this knowledge has something to do with the Fatui, the Doctor, and also the Balladeer. Yes, using divine knowledge capsules to turn the Balladeer into a god. Yeah, in some way. I'm not sure exactly how, but...
The look on your face tells me you've realized the answer.
Maybe. The Akademiya needs people who have been exposed to the divine consciousness. Granted, this doesn't explain why they, moved them after the fact. I would have thought they could... I guess they want to hide their involvement. So they don't want people to just stumble upon the village keepers. Granted, where did they take them then? To be disposed of or something else?
That's right. To some scholars, gaining knowledge about the gods is their entire life's pursuit. Extracting canned knowledge is just one of the extreme measures they turn to. However, I can't help but wonder, what do they seek to gain from divine knowledge?
I mean, maybe the method to make a god? I don't know.
The Akademiya is going out of their way to look for forbidden knowledge, but what is their ultimate goal?
Right. And also, we should probably separate the Akademiya's ultimate goal from the Doctor's / the Balladeer's ultimate goals. In fact, even the Balladeer and the Doctor might have different goals, though, compatible or related. We know one of their goals will be to steal the Gnosis. But beyond that, what else? Did, the Akademiya agree to trade that Gnosis in exchange for the resurrection of Rukkhadevata. And they're going to pass off, much like he could, pretend to be King Deshret. Maybe they plan on passing off the Balladeer as Rukkhadevata, or having him take her place. Well, it's all speculation at this point. We don't have nearly enough information.
I've spent quite some time trying to analyze the contents of the Divine Knowledge Capsule, but to no avail. It seems like my way of thinking is too different from theirs.
Right.
You mean you're not even slightly interested in getting your hands on this forbidden stuff?
All scholars seek to expand the horizons of knowledge, but I'm not particularly interested in gods, so I
Right.
don't share their degree of zealotry.
Sure. You're not all aboard the Rukkhadevata train then. Like, the sages.
Extracting information from people as if they were lifeless objects? If this is the direction of academic progress, then the Akademiya may as well shut its doors.
Yeah, I have to agree.
Sounds like you're really against all this.
Well, yeah, Paimon, this is beyond unethical.
Of course. The Akademiya's actions run contrary to their rules. Whether it be academics or knowledge, everything has its boundaries. If those lines are crossed, the rules and order that govern everything in the world will be destroyed.
I mean, everything in the world? Or are you just being a little facetious? But no, yes. It is important to hold them to a standard, and to not allow them to treat people's lives as tools.
This matter needs to be corrected, just like fixing a typo in a book.
Wait, didn't you step in to help because you felt sympathy for those poor people?
Not to be callous, but no. My criteria are a little more restrictive than that.
I see. I mean, even if our motives differ, we're still on the same side, so that's what's important.
There is no shortage of suffering in Sumeru, and the same can be said for the rest of Teyvat as well.
Sure.
What do you plan to do about that? Save every last person?
Not particularly, no. I mean, my only actual goal is to find my brother. But,
Probably not. Paimon's not sure.
yeah. Your motives are more specific and personal.
You can say that. Simply put, I don't blindly place my faith into strength or heroism. I do what I want.
You do. That's something we've, seen since the beginning.
The Divine Knowledge Capsule is something I want to investigate in full. That doesn't mean I'm willing to take action for the sake of a few strangers.
Did he say, that doesn't mean I'm willing to take action for the sake of a few strangers. So, in other words, he is not willing to take action for the sake of a few strangers. Okay. Though he rejects the notion of greater moral responsibility, he justifies his actions because they are true to his personal motivations. Someone like him might actually make for a better ally. Yeah. Like I said, it's, I think he is a good ally.
Paimon's been wanting to say this for a while. There are a lot of bad guys in the Akademiya,
There
but
really are.
you're not one of them. You're their weirdo.
Well, honestly, though, when it comes to everything we've seen from the Akademiya, being one of the weirdos is a good thing. I mean, who does that get us? That puts us in the company of Lisa, Tainari, Sino, and Alhaitham. I prefer to be one of the weirdos,
You're probably right.
at least compared to the Grand Sage, or even Miss Star Lady.
Though I must say, I quite enjoy this feeling of being the odd one out. Uniqueness is also an asset, is it not?
Not necessarily.
Wow, that's a great way to think about it. Paimon's really impressed. If only Miss Shani had a similar mindset, her life would definitely be a lot easier.
Well, I don't know about a lot easier, Paimon.
I'm just a more likable person than her in general. There's nothing more to it than that.
So what do we do with him? Good question. Good question. More likable than her in general. Poor Shani.
He won't last long if we leave him here. Let's take him with us.
Yeah. We can at least return him to the village. I don't know if he was ever actually there in the first place, but...
We'll work out our next step after we return to Aru Village.
Alright. Back to the village chief. First, anything else in here? No? No key or anything? See, there was the vase. Dusty tableware. There's a name inscribed on this bowl. Hakim. Then, more dusty tableware. This, there's a name inscribed on this bowl. Aveen. And finally, blackened sugar bowl. If there weren't crooked carvings of Arbaz, Abbas, and sugar jar on them, it'd be difficult to imagine that this dirty clay jar was ever used to store sugar. Alright. Like I said, surprisingly no key. Alright. Before we head back to the chief's house to meet up with everyone, we do have something to take care of really quick. There is, in fact, a new preview, version 5.0. Let's go ahead and do that, and then we'll proceed with the Sumeru quest. Oh yeah. To Natlan. Who do we got here? A few new characters, I think. All with fun designs. I'm not sure which view I like the most. You all look kind of fun in your own ways. Ooh. Nice. Now, this is fascinating because we've basically seen nothing about Natlan.
Whoa, what a lineup.
Oh.
We'll be unstoppable.
Mualani. So wait, is Natlan like Polynesian? The name and just, you know, the surfing and a little bit of the tattoos maybe give me that vibe. Well, if so, that's actually really cool. A well-known guide in Natlan who owns a water sports shop, expert in all forms of wave chasing. I guess we'll see if the trend holds. But that's cool. I love your quote-unquote surfboard there. Your surf shark. Oh, okay. That's awesome. That's just fun. Getting a very different vibe from these characters than previous characters. It seems to have frozen there. That's fine.
I'm not the friend to come to for words of comfort or encouragement. But when it comes to weighing the costs of your actions, ask away.
Kinich. Not quite holding the trend. You look more Sumeru to me, honestly, but maybe not. A Huitzlan Saurian Hunter skilled at counting costs. Not familiar with that word either. Okay, you're both 5 stars, which means the next one is a 4-star probably.
Oh, yay! Okay, let's go!
Kachina. Yeah, you look more in line with the design of Mualani here. Similar aesthetic. He's missing some of the design features, I think. I'm guessing he's Sumeru. Though the outfit's a little different. The color scheme's on point though. Oh yeah, what do you do? Yeah. Then again, I mean, yeah, all of these new characters so far too have a much more I don't know how to describe it, gamey feel to them. Much more fun feel. See hers again. Yeah, I mean, look at that. Like they're just enjoying life. Of course, yeah. I mean, I know next to nothing about Natlan other than I thought it was the land of Pyro. Well, it is the land of Pyro. I thought it was the land that was on fire in that one trailer we watched. Alright, Kachina. A young warrior of the Nanatsu... The Nana... Sayan. Given the ancient name of Uthabiti. Kind-hearted and insatiably persistent. She grows stronger and more capable with each setback she faces. Well, she's adorable. She kind of gives me Hook vibes, maybe. Of the ears. And the top, oh, that's drill that you're riding. Oh, that seems like it's going to be useful for exploration, maybe. Assuming it's doing something there. Jeez. Share a cliff. And then...
Come driving rain, or winds
Hey,
that churn.
Kazuha.
I shall return by blade alone,
We're
armed if barefoot,
gonna get
to my home.
another chance
I am
at you.
Kaidahara Kazuha, a wanderer who roams the land. Since we are both travelers, let us journey together for a time.
Hell yeah. I mean, I'm not sure which banner you'll have, but depending on how I like the... I'll probably try to prioritize you. I mean, I have enough wishes that I have 2 5 stars at least, I think. So it shouldn't be a problem. But, yeah, because we're not going to go for the Shogun again.
Worry not. Should any danger arise, I shall dispose of it.
Yes, you shall. I'll just imagining myself in the future. Obviously, I'll weigh it based off of how good I think they are and whether they fill a hole that I feel like I need. But I do still need a Hydro main DPS, I think. Which would be fun. And, not sure about you. I already have, I feel like, a good selection of Dendros that I just need to build up. And then, of course, Kazuha. I've been wanting for a while. Not this. I don't have the control over that Sucrose and Venti have, but I think he's actually quite a bit stronger as a support. Okay. So she's a catalyst user, I think. And he has what looks like an axe or something. Is it a polearm, maybe? No, it's a claymore. Okay. 2 new, The warriors, the land of vibrant stone and flaming springs, Natlan. Man, it looks like it's gonna be fun. Aha! Kaholosaurus, Tepetlisaurus, and the Yumkasaurus. Is this more of a? I see the three sauruses of Saurian indwelling. Through the guidance of a mysterious power, you can now indwell your spirit into Natlan's Saurians. Huh. Different Saurians have different skills and special traits. Use their powers to get around Natlan. Interesting. That sounds fun. Man. Natlan's gonna be cool, isn't it? Man, new monsters. Interesting vibes. This looks like a creature straight out of the Avatar movie. This one I'm not sure. I guess a fat kangaroo? I don't know. Or it's a big version of this guy. Oh, yeah, it does. Is that inspired by the Avatar movie? Looks like one of the big creatures they ride in that. Yeah, see, I'm getting a bit of a prehistoric vibe from at least the creatures. Huh, fun. Oh, man. Okay, Natlan looks awesome. But yeah, then there gives me a bit of a tropical Polynesian vibe briefly. Oh, hi there, Paimon. Dodoko's boombastic escapades? Hell yeah. Okay, yeah. So I'm getting a sort of some mixture of Polynesian and maybe like Native American or perhaps just indigenous people's vibe from Natlan. Some combination, perhaps. That's what I'm thinking. If which case, awesome. But I think it's time for us to continue. Fun little preview. All right. And while a bit late, being what, more than halfway through the Archon quest, we are going to watch the 3.0 trailer as well now. The morn 1,000 roses bring. Let's see what we got.
Have you heard of Irminsul before?
Yes.
The Dendro Archon is known as the God of Wisdom
Is that
because
the
her
one we're
consciousness
talking?
is directly connected
Or
to
someone
it.
else, or maybe
To
Tainari.
the people of Sumeru, she's not only a symbol of wisdom,
Yeah,
but
well.
also of power and kindness. Unfortunately,
Kale.
she disappeared in a great calamity a few hundred years ago.
Mm-hmm.
The sages later found the newly born Dendro Archon and whisked her back to Sumeru.
Hey, Nilu.
It's Lesser Lord Kusanelli's birthday. Nilu's Dance of Subzerus is about to begin. The most important performance at the Subzerus Festival.
The
Yeah.
goddess of flowers began to dance. Countless beautiful bloody stars
that's
began
beautiful.
to bloom wherever she stepped.
Transformation? No.
Though we're just
There
ordinary
it
people
is.
compared to the divine, we still have to do our best to make sure that the birthday girl feels loved on her special day.
Hell yes.
The
Feeling I
stage
can get
is
on
going
board.
to be even prettier when it's festival time. I can't wait for you to see it. Trainee Forest Ranger Kale reporting for duty.
Oh, hi, Kale.
Hi! Fly! Golden Amba, help!
Yeah, I'll build you up
The
soon.
withering has been recorded in Sumeru
Terror
for
shroom.
millennia. It's said that it originates from the depths of the world. I'm afraid we rangers will be battling the withering zones here for a long time.
Yeah,
Many plants
probably.
in the rainforest are already in decline.
I think we can help it along if we fix the problem in
What
Sumeru.
with the forest? Let's nip that in the bud. It's called an Akasha terminal. It's a tool produced by the Akademiya that utilizes the legacy of Greater Lord
Yeah, so the terminal was produced by the Akademiya.
Terminal to connect directly to the Akasha and access any knowledge you need.
The Akasha itself is
The
what was
Divine
left behind
Knowledge
by her.
Capsule should be up for a secret auction within the next few days.
Hi, Alhaitham.
Use it, and you'll gain the wisdom of the gods. I need you to find someone, a traveling merchant.
Story.
What kind of products do you seek, my dear customers? Shazam! Here's the goods!
Not sure if she's actually any good. I don't remember, but
Really
she's
sounds
fun.
like something big outside of the city is being hidden on purpose.
Come on.
The Terror Shroom. The Electro is fine.
Return. All will suffer retribution together.
Talk about King Deshret.
You all saw that just now? The Grand Sage ordered us to stop the performance.
Yeah.
Maybe they
Bastard.
see Lesser Lord Kusanali's birth as confirmation of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's death.
Not an excuse.
Aren't you ashamed of pursuing such frivolous and meaningless activities in this
No.
land of knowledge and reason?
He still pisses me off.
This device, it's extracting energy from the ley line.
And it looks like he used the Divine Knowledge Capsule.
The Sub-Zeru's festival.
Oh,
Go
oh
celebrate
no.
the birth of that god.
What's happening? Oh, come on!
Someone's doing something very naughty.
Khan created the utopia that is Sumeru City for all scholars who sought validity, verity, and truth, while people like you wish to defile it.
And his elector.
It would be too risky to continue the Sub-Zerus festival at this point. I don't want to get everyone in trouble.
We don't have any
The deja
festivals
vu,
to waste.
I think.
Are you really so ignorant? Or are you just living in complete denial?
There's the Chairman Saul.
The world forget.
Yeah. They show quite a bit there. Is that the end of it? Oh no, not quite. Well, really, that is. Okay. I think they're just showing some features. Or these are maybe some events. But yeah, no, there's some things there I'm happy I didn't see until in game, but still, that's a pretty hype trailer. Did I just see what I thought I saw? Was that cat to this cat? I might have been mistaking what I was seeing. It was probably just sitting next to it, right? We'll see. I guess I'll see you later. Huh. All right, let's go inside.
Take it easy.
We're back.
We're back!
Yeah. We found some things. A person.
You must be tired. You should rest and take some water.
Thank you, Candace. I could use some water. Maybe one of those melons right there. Melon slices, rather.
What's the situation?
Who's this?
Yeah, about that.
Unfortunately, somebody who's too young to take on the role of Isak's grandfather. Nevertheless, he's one of the people we're trying to find.
He is, in fact, a mad scholar.
So, at one point in time, the abandoned Elazar Hospital served as the Akademiya's site for extracting divine cant knowledge.
That's at least the conclusion we've come to, Sino.
Yep, pretty much.
Their plan must have been implemented at some point before we arrived at Aru Village, since divine cant knowledge has been in circulation for a while now.
Yeah, probably. I mean, I don't have a good sense of the timeline exactly, but definitely since before we came here.
Yet,
Me and Paimon to
They
Sumeru,
fled
that
once
is.
we were headed to the village. Almost as if they knew we were on their trail. Why is that?
That is actually a good point, Sino. Well, hold on. When you say to the village, do you mean Aru village? Okay, yeah. I was gonna say, because it seems like they, I mean, if you meant to the hospital, then no, they didn't have enough time. It feels like they abandoned the place quite a bit earlier. But yeah, perhaps they were worried that we would find the hospital, though, and so they were like, oh, let's cut things short and just either move our operation or I don't know.
Yeah, why is that?
I mean, the fact that they took them with them, they must have moved the operation. It's the only reason I could think of them wanting to hold on to the mad scholars, the village keepers.
We may have a mole in our midst.
Maybe. Alhaitham?
One of us could be secretly revealing our whereabouts to the Akademiya.
I certainly hope not. I mean, well, hold on, though. Because if it was on our way to the village, I mean... Candace didn't know we were coming, neither would the kid have. Sino didn't either, I wouldn't think.
Huh? Are our friendships that shallow?
Aw.
Looks like none of you have realized wherein lies the issue.
Care to share your thoughts? Are you still hooked up to the Akasha terminal?
Sino, you're the reason why they can predict our movements.
Are you still hooked up to the Akasha terminal?
Wait, what's that supposed to mean?
Choose your next words very carefully.
That is a threat.
It is simply a logical inference. I have my reasons.
Please explain your reasons.
So what you're saying is... Sino's the mole.
I don't think he's a mole. No. But I don't know if he has something implanted in him or if he's still hooked up to the terminal. I think that would do it.
Interesting. And here I thought you were the most suspicious one, Alhaitham, since you were always acting alone.
I mean, he is the most suspicious, which is why he is definitely not responsible.
I know. You have a point, but I realized something as we were returning from the hospital. Sino isn't like any of us.
You mean... Well, actually, what do you mean?
What are you trying to say?
Yes, please speak clearly, Alhaitham, before Sino stabs you.
Do you still remember who you are, General Mahamatra?
You realize something?
As a Matra, you are no doubt privy to certain kinds of information. Before you can take action against someone, you are required to have all the facts available, including the less than savory details.
Right.
Simply put, the Akademiya has traditionally allowed you access to a wealth of sensitive information. Knowing their modus operandi, wouldn't you expect them to take precautions against you?
I would.
If you want to raise a vicious wolf, you need to make sure that you can avoid its bite.
Makes sense. Has Sino been accessing information and they've been monitoring what he's accessing to predict what he's gonna do or what he's after?
The Akademiya is monitoring me?
Well, that's not surprising.
It's not that simple. The Akademiya has eyes all over Sumeru, but they have a special protocol for dealing with you. Every so often comes a Nyagarbaha Day.
Right.
On this day, the Akademiya enters new information into the Akasha through knowledge capsules. I remember seeing a thick notebook next to the control panel once. Its contents were all about the General Mahamatra, his activities throughout the day, preferred methods of enacting judgment, everything.
They really didn't trust you. I mean, it's not surprising considering how dirty they are and how not corrupt you are.
You're saying that the Akademiya entered my information into the Akasha too?
Oh, absolutely.
But what's the point in doing that? My actions aren't important enough to be added into the Akasha.
Oh, don't sell yourself short there, Sino.
The Akasha is capable of computation.
And capable of predicting what you're gonna do next based off of what it knows about you. So the Akasha really is basically a computer then, okay.
The Akasha's algorithms are entirely capable of predicting your movements using the data entered. When you would depart, the route you would follow, your destination. It knew all of this.
So it wasn't us it was on guard against, it was specifically Sino, or that they were on guard against. So they would have started moving their operation when they knew Sino was exiling himself. Probably predicted what he was up to.
It predicted my every move.
Damn, I'm sorry, Sino.
The Akademiya has been watching you longer than you think. However, the fact that you resigned is proof that their suspicions were well-founded.
Yeah, they're like, oh no, this guy isn't an asshole like us. We can't have him, stopping our terrible operations.
So that's how it is. Sino adheres to his principles so strongly that he's actually a thorn in their side.
Exactly, Candace. Exactly.
Tenacity of will and steadfast faith are worthless to the Akademiya. They need scholars who are easily pliable and mindlessly go after anything they can profit from.
It's actually really ironic there. I mean, the whole easily pliable and mindlessly going after anything is the opposite of what makes a good scholar. They don't want good scholars. They want tools.
Sino, don't take it to heart. This just proves how much of a trustworthy ally you are.
Aw, yeah. Okay, Sino.
They escaped because of me.
You couldn't have really known this, I don't think.
Don't blame yourself. It's not like any of us would have known.
Yeah, maybe Alhaitham would have, but...
I have an idea.
What?
If they predicted my movements, then I might be able to guess where they went.
Oh?
Whoa, you bounced back fast.
Nice. Keep in mind, whatever you do... Well, the thing about that prediction is it should get less accurate the longer it has been since it's had new information input. So, hopefully it shouldn't be able to predict much further into the future. But just to be safe, you should probably try to act a little differently, or let us make key decisions.
There is always an opportunity for safety after danger passes.
Oh, so that's how it is! Paimon gets it now!
So they are going to try to restart their operation.
If the Akademiya is trying to avoid Sino, then the safest place would be...
Sumeru City? Yeah, one step behind him.
Yep, that's right!
They'll want to proceed in the direction opposite of where I'm going.
Yeah. You're getting smarter, Paimon. Ha-ha. Well, she didn't have a snarky comment about that?
I must go.
Oh, I'm disappointed. Not, sorry, Sam, I meant about Paimon not having snarky comment.
There's also something I want to investigate.
Yeah? Are you gonna tell us what it is?
Let's go, guys! After him!
No? Well, fair enough.
Please,
I'm used to it by now.
I want to go too.
Oh, Isak, that's the terrible idea, though.
You want to go too? If so, you have to promise you'll stay safe.
Oh, Candace, that is a terrible idea, though.
I want to find Grandpa. I promise I'll be careful and not cause any trouble.
Isak, we are traveling into extremely dangerous situations here. We cannot guarantee your safety.
Everyone, I leave him in your hands.
No. Terrible idea, Candace. Ugh. All right.
Yay! Let's go! Remember to pack some food with you.
Pack a lot of food.
Paimon feels like we're missing someone, though.
What about the scholar we got back? Candace?
I'll be awaiting your good news.
Of course. Now, I have it on. I've heard that this is after the point where they've added stuff for the Archon Quest people. Oh, no, I guess not. How about you, village chief, though?
Everyone hold hands.
No? No, too bad. Yeah, the guy just sort of left. Sino, where'd you go? Oh, okay. Are you heading into the further into the desert, or what's up? What is up, buddy? Yeah, all the way over. Are we gonna head to the pyramid finally? Kind of excited for that. Nice. All right. Let's restore a little bit. Good. There you are.
So, where do we go from here?
Yeah, I mean, if they're one step back, then it's not going to be in the desert. I would think back in the rainforest, but... Sino, do you remember the route you took? Oh, you didn't come from the rainforest?
Yes. After leaving the village, we should head straight toward the desert.
Huh. Okay, then. That surprises me, because you're the General Mahamatra. I figured you operated in and around Sumeru City primarily, but maybe you had a bit of a detour.
I know the desert like the back of my hand.
Do you? That sounds...
Is that because you play here a lot?
That's dangerous, kid.
Yep. One time, Grandpa almost got lost in the desert, but I was the one who brought him back.
Uh-huh. I wanna... one more try. Nope. All right. At least that means we didn't miss out on anything. Probably. I do love the desert. It's so cool. Oh, man. So huge. I can't wait to see what it looks like up close. How ginormous it is.
There's something here.
Yeah?
What's this?
Tell us.
It's buried in the sand. Looks like we'll need to roll up our sleeves and do some work.
Did anyone bring a shovel?
And Paimon thought running around everywhere was already enough work.
Paimon, you don't run anywhere. I'm not sure you ever actually used your legs before. It must be like shriveled up little noodles by now. Now isn't the time for complaining, Paimon.
Okay. So, we have to dig it out? Whatever's down there looks like it's buried really deep.
Are you actually going to help us dig, Paimon? With some effort, you managed to retrieve the buried object.
These are likely fragments of an Akademiya-developed device, something akin to a headset.
Interesting. An improved Kasha terminal, perhaps?
Looks like there were more than one village keeper. They must have been escorted this way, because there are device fragments scattered around here.
Or is this one of the devices they use to, drain the divine knowledge?
Let's split up and search the area. Chances are that we'll find other things nearby.
Of course. Everyone goes in different directions and starts digging in the sand. After a short while, you dig up another device nearby.
Is this what we're searching for?
2 of them, huh?
It looks kind of scary.
Yeah. It would make a pretty cool helmet, though.
This is definitely a device used to extract divine knowledge.
That's about what I thought.
How did it end up buried in the sand?
A good question.
That can't have been part of the plan.
Yeah, no, they wouldn't want to leave evidence behind. And I don't feel like the mad scholars would be smart enough to leave behind clues. You know, so that we could trail them. Or smart enough isn't the right word. they wouldn't have the clarity of mind to leave behind clues.
They must have been attacked along the way.
By what, though?
Wait, what?
Grandpa, I hope you're okay.
Oh, don't worry, Isak. We'll retrieve him, one way or another.
Don't worry, your grandpa's gonna be fine.
Well, once again, Paimon, don't make promises we can't keep.
Razak didn't display any signs of starvation or dehydration, which means that they left fairly recently.
Good point, good point.
We should be able to catch up.
One more thing. Given that the device had been entirely covered by sand...
Yeah?
I believe the attack must have happened prior to the sandstorm.
Ooh, maybe. It's not a bad idea. Yeah, I have to agree. I mean, things will just naturally get buried over time in the sand, but that would have definitely sped it up.
Let's keep going. They can't have gone far.
Running on sand is so tiring.
Paimon, you aren't doing any running.
You're flying, aren't you, Paimon?
Thank you, Isak.
Is flying over sand tiring too?
Of course it is.
Yeah, right, Paimon. I'm not falling for your whining. Silly. You know, I said that we're probably about halfway through. I think there's 6 acts in this
Voices
story,
over
but
there.
second thought.
It sounds like an argument.
Yeah.
Whoa, you have really good ears.
Have you seen them, Paimon?
Don't get any closer. They'll notice us.
But yeah, on second thought, I mean, even though we're in Act 4, I think, I feel like the desert's actually going to be quite a long stretch, probably.
Dehya's talking with the Eremites? Very interesting. Let's listen in.
Oh, no, Dehya couldn't be the traitor, never.
If you had informed me sooner, there'd be plenty of room for us to...
Ah, shoot.
You're one of us. We would never lie.
Scholars. You don't know as much as I do. Need me to...
Oh, Dehya. Please tell me that the missing words clear you.
I knew it. That's our Dehya.
Dehya? Why would you?
No, I want to trust Dehya. Nice tumbleweed. I want to give her the benefit of the doubt. There's enough missing information, enough missing words there that...
Dehya!
Isak!
Hey, what are you doing?
Huh?
Idea.
Didn't you say you'd help me find Grandpa? Why are you on their side?
Maybe she's trying to help, kid.
Well, look who's here. Ain't that something?
This complicates things.
Yeah.
You've betrayed Aru village?
I don't know. Let's see.
So, this is the great General Mahamatra.
I don't think she has. I think she was trying to actually help and use her connections within the Eremites to try to play a double agent, maybe. I don't want to believe she's a traitor, no. She cares about Junior Azad.
Dear, you'd be better off as my assistant than hanging around with this motley crew. Seen for yourself, I have the means and methods, and my ideals are far more admirable than theirs.
I doubt that.
I'm not the type that's easily swayed, Raman. You of all people should know that.
Wait, what's going on, Dehya? Whose side are you on here?
Ours, of course, Paimon. How could you distrust her?
Shut it, Paimon.
Thank you.
It doesn't matter. Whichever side you pick, nothing can deter us from the grand mission of resurrecting King Deshret. Once our Lord of Old returns to this land, we will have a new beginning.
You really won't, dude. It'll only lead to more suffering for both you and the people of the rainforest half of Sumeru.
Face the facts, Raman. It's not gonna happen. You should understand that more than anyone. Have all your years as a merc taught you nothing about placing hopes in a ruler?
Yeah. That device on the pyramid. What in the world? I mean, I haven't really given it much thought, but is it like collecting something or is it emitting something?
I'm a desert dweller and a proud follower of King Deshret. Whether I live by the edge of the sword or in peaceful comfort, my soul will always carry this conviction.
You're a fool, Raman. You're a fool. King Deshret is dead, and I don't think dead gods can be revived.
It's not too late yet. The village mad scholars aren't gonna bring King Deshret back to life.
You don't understand, my dear lady. Pursuing our faith is our purpose in life. Even if the chance of success is 1 in a million, we must be willing to give everything we have.
The chances aren't 1 in a million. You're just being used. They're not even... People you're helping aren't even planning to resurrect King Deshret. They're probably planning on making a new god entirely, based off everything we've seen.
Even if it'll expose you to the Akademiya? Even if they end up disbanding the Eremites? Your Eremites, which you've worked so hard for all these years?
Yes.
Damn.
We've waited a long time for this day to come. The sun and the moon no longer shine here. All you see now is cracks in this desiccated land. But fate has finally dealt me a hand to play against the Akademiya.
But the Akademiya are the ones who handed you that hand, dude.
With these scholars in our custody, we'll stomp the Akademiya's forces and fight our way beyond the wall of Samiel.
You don't have the numbers, probably. I'm guessing there, but just the difference in resources, they probably have significantly more population in the other half of Sumeru.
Ridiculous. Think about it. The Akademiya controls the entirety of Sumeru. Your powers are negligible in comparison.
Exactly. Try and talk some sense into them, Dehya.
If you still don't believe me, then try asking these 2 men. They're also against the Akademiya, but neither of them are as arrogant as you are.
Yeah, no, they're operating much smarter. They're also much more familiar with the Akademiya.
They look more like pawns of the Akademiya to me.
Irony.
Why would I listen to anything the people of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata have to say?
First, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata doesn't exist either, much like your god. Second, it's extremely ironic for you to call others pawns of the Akademiya, considering that is exactly what you are.
Filthy traitors. Your god abandoned all honor and betrayed King Deshret. We desert dwellers will never trust the likes of you.
I mean, that very well may be true. I don't know for sure yet. We don't really know what happened in the past, but, A, you know, Rukkhadevata doesn't exist anymore. B, Nahida would never, ever betray you guys. She cares for everybody. She's a good god.
It's impossible to communicate with someone so hostile.
Yeah.
Perhaps we should.
Oh, he's jumping to violence first, I know.
Do you really believe that by kidnapping the scholars, you'll be able to negotiate with the Akademiya?
Huh? Alhaitham? Oh, no, he's right. I mean, besides the fact that they, Or wait. Hold on. I might be mistaken about something. Did you guys... Are you the ones who attacked the caravan? That makes more sense, actually. You guys are still pawns of the Akademiya, though. The Eremites, the whole King Deshret followers. But still. I sort of assumed because we know that they used the King Deshret followers to abduct scholars who then handed them over to the Akademiya. At least I thought. These guys might be a separate group who then attacked and then abducted them again. I guess we'll see. Regardless of which way it is, it's just varying magnitudes of pawn of the Akademiya.
These people have no value as bargaining chips, but I could be persuaded to take their place as your next hostage.
Ooh, wait.
These scholars were exiled from the Akademiya. I, on the other hand, am their current scribe, and will be a much greater asset to you.
I mean, you're not wrong, though. Do they trust you as well? I thought you were, much like the General Mahamatra, sort of on their watch list of people not to trust.
Wait, you can't be serious.
So, you want to trade places with the hostages, do you?
I mean, he would be a much more valuable hostage, at least I would think. Actually, I'm not so sure about that. Because the other hostages are useful for extracting divine knowledge, are they not?
Precisely. Any wise person would gladly accept my offer.
What are you thinking? What if they decide to kill you instead?
Well, that'd make a pretty terrible hostage, but...
Well, that would be bad luck for me.
Yeah.
However, I'd get the chance to observe the scholars, perhaps even find out the truth.
So you did say you had something else you wanted to investigate, but you haven't told us what that is still.
Think you can talk me over with that confident look of yours?
He's certainly trying.
I'm not trying to persuade you. I'm using this as a means of joining forces against the Akademiya.
That's true. We actually are trying to get helpers from the desert. We kind of probably do need to take advantage of their hatred of the Akademiya.
You are the scribe. What do you have against the Akademiya?
Not all desert dwellers believe in King Deshret, and the same applies to the Akademiya. Why must all knowledge seekers approve of the Akademiya's way of doing things?
Yeah. The Akademiya's way of doing things is pretty shitty.
You Akademiya scum. Every last one of you is nothing but a hypocrite.
Well, that's not
just
fair
like
at all.
Everyone else on the other side of that wall. I've made myself clear enough. I won't listen to another word from the Dendro Archon's people.
You guys keep saying that. You keep saying the Dendro Archon, but you're not talking about the Dendro Archon. Ruka Devada is dead. I don't know what it'll take to get that through your guys' heads. I guess the same thing it'll take to get the fact that King Deshret doesn't exist in your heads. That's a bigger hurdle than the Wall of Samuel.
Not so fast. Alhaitham, do you stand by everything you just said?
I never make empty promises.
Well, except the one time you promised to let us, tell us the contents of that divine knowledge capsule, but...
You know you're making a dangerous decision, right?
I do.
Yeah?
Good. Raman, hear me out. These people are my friends. Maybe you can't take the followers of the Dendro Archon at their word, but what about me? Do you trust me?
Do you?
We've known each other for years. Of course I do.
Well, you're better than the other three that we, went after earlier.
In that case, I'm willing to vouch for their honesty with my right arm.
Please don't cut off your right arm. Or is that only if we break our word? That face.
Come on, Raman, don't be a coward. If you're serious about taking on the Akademiya, you need to steel yourself. You can't be afraid.
Yeah, Dia's right. You guys don't stand a chance. It's not even close. It's not 1 in a million. It's not 1 in a billion. It's 0 at the moment. But we can start, with our help, maybe start bringing that chance into the realm of, a long shot.
Huh. An arm from the Flame Mane. You've piqued my interest. But what if you refuse to oblige? What should I do then? No one's a fool here, Dehya. We're mercs. And mercs don't tend to live long unless they have their wits about them.
Fair.
You're not wrong, but this is different. I promised my friends that we'd bring back the village keepers together.
Let's do it right here, then. Give me your right arm as proof of your resolve.
Please don't do that.
Don't listen to him! He's not even trying to negotiate! He just wants to make things more difficult!
Yeah, unfortunately, I think Paimon's right on this.
That's fine.
Are you crazy?
Maybe a little.
We came here to save lives. One arm for that many people is still a pretty good deal, if you ask me.
Damn, Dehya.
Ramon, I'm holding up my end of the deal here. You'd better not let me down.
If you do, we will kill you all.
Sure. Go ahead and cut off her right arm.
Jeez.
No!
Damn.
Dehya! What are you gonna do? Think of something!
I don't know, Paimon. Do we fight?
You don't have to go this far.
That's not for you to decide.
I mean...
Do it!
Dehya. They're not going to cut off her arm.
Dehya, run!
No. That's way too dark. Cyno, stop him. Oh my god.
Stop!
Oh man. You're just testing her resolve.
What's wrong? Can't do it?
Flame Mane, you and I are both desert folk. Cutting off your arm is no different than cutting off my own fingers. Where's the sense in cutting my own kin to pieces?
Well, I do actually respect that, Ramon. That's good.
You've shown me that you're serious. Go on now, take your friends and leave. Meet me in the desert at noon tomorrow.
We're in the desert already. Gonna be much more specific, Ramon. Desert's a vast place. Also, high noon in the desert. Doesn't sound like the smartest idea, but okay. Dehya, you are crazy. I love it.
I was really counting on him not going through with it.
Yeah.
Dehya!
You made a major gamble there, Dehya.
That was crazy! Have you all lost your mind?
Yes.
You wanted me to actually cut your arm off!
Well, she'd be arm short.
Then I just have to hold my claymore with my left arm.
Damn it, Dehya. Please don't ever do that ever again. I'll be worried about you.
Okay, I'm sorry. But sometimes when you're out on a limb, you gotta double down to seal the deal, you know?
Yeah, but when you're out on a... If you lose that arm, you only have one more limb to be out on. Keep in mind. Or whenever you're thinking of doing something, think, how would Dunyarzad feel about me doing this?
Don't ever make a promise like that again. I can deal with the likes of them.
You can, but if you're trying to win them over, do so with your wonderful, wonderful words. I know you have them, Cyno, instead of your pointy, pointy spear.
If it came down to it, you would not lose to them either.
Oh yeah, no.
I don't doubt it, Cyno. But this is about more than me and them. There's a lot more where they came from.
That's fair.
Even if we got rid of one bunch of radicals, there are others out there. Wiping them out would do more harm than good.
Sure, sure.
As you wish.
I'm sorry, Dehya. I should have stayed put and listened. I should have trusted you.
Yeah, Isak, like I said, you really shouldn't be out here with us. And you're definitely not coming to the desert at high noon.
It's okay. I promised you I'd help find your grandpa, so I'll do whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes? You just might be scholar material.
Well, I'm not sure if you're insulting her or complimenting her, actually.
Huh? Are you serious?
The Eremites once said that I was a lunatic. Perhaps a little madness is essential to be successful in research.
I mean, maybe a little madness is required to pursue research, but...
Why does it feel like he's using his praise for me as an excuse to brag about himself?
It's both. I think he's just stating the truth. Just how he is, yeah.
Okay, let's get moving. We should head back to the village and rest up. Today was just a trial run. Noon tomorrow is gonna be the hard part.
Right. I imagine he'll have more like clan leaders or something, and we'll have to win their support. Turn to our village and rest in your rooms. What are the chances of success? Good question. Secret of the Scorching Desert. Hey there, Grandpa.
I see everything.
Weather in the desert is always so unpredictable.
Well, there's one predictable thing. It is, in fact, going to be hot. Sunny and hot.
You need to watch out for any signs of earthquakes and sandstorms.
Let's see. Obviously, we're waiting, but, where in the desert are we gonna go? Oh, right. 6 o'clock exactly. Going to, this way. Not the direction I thought, but okay. What is on those? Hold on, you guys. What is on these cacti? Henna berries. Are these character level up items or something else? Oh, hey, Seely. Where are you going? Damn it. There we go. Where is your home? Oh, there it is. Wait, no, that's a cactus. Damn it, Seely. Making this hard for me. There's your home. Good.
See, just follow my intuition.
Can I look at any of you?
Everyone hold hands.
No. Still no. Try one more. Dehya. Nope. You're staying behind this time, right, kid?
You're all here so early.
Looks like we have everyone here. Isak, are you sure you want to come with us?
This is still a bad idea, Dehya.
I'll watch from a safe distance. Dehya, I want to be there to bring Grandpa home.
Oh, I get it, kid, but this is... You're... I feel like this is decreasing our chances of success. I hate to say it.
Okay, let's go then.
Dehya, wait.
What's the matter?
I wonder if the Eremites respect Candace, at least.
I heard that you were quite reckless yesterday. No more of that today, understood? Or I'll be very upset with you.
Wouldn't want that. No, I imagine they, probably view her as a, maybe a bit too soft or a traitor or something, considering she accepts the village keepers.
Fine.
All right. Aha, this is how we're supposed to get over there, is it? I knew that it didn't make sense to have to climb. We're going... Damn, we're going far. Are we going all the way to the pyramid? I mean, I kind of hope so, actually. That's definitely not the pyramid. It's probably just beyond here. Maybe. Guess we'll see. Oh yeah, there's the, it's all the way to here. And then who knows how close that actually is to the pyramid. It's how big it is crazy. Actually insane. Oh, hey, treasure hoarders. Well, let's head into the desert. Oh, actually, let's get this teleport point first. It's a little easier for us in the future. Oh, and a viewpoint. Hold that thought. Wait, is this way up there? Don't tell me it's way up there. It is. How the hell are we getting up there?
Gotcha.
Committed to memory.
Blow up. I think the bountiful cores or whatever from Nilou blow up faster than the traditional cores. Here's a viewpoint. God. The barren land where sand dances. Gorgeous. Oh, star shroom. Mind if I do? I'm hoping there's a way up somewhere in here. Maybe not. But maybe. Oh, yeah. Nice. There we go. Thank you, Desert Current. Wind current, that is. Beautiful. Ooh, more of you. I do need a lot of mushrooms.
Take it easy.
I could buy them if I had more star glitter or whatever, but... Well, it's been so long since we wished for anyone that I'm short.
We got a cyclone. Truth hurts.
Ow.
Oh,
nice.
It's all coming out now.
Very nice. All right. Don't worry, Scorpy. We don't need you. Still goes even higher. Oh, wait. Boom. I think the, what we were after is right up here, probably. Maybe. Or over there, I guess. Making my life much easier. Anchors. There we go. All that just to get that teleport point. Yeah, lesser pyramid. And I think an obelisk I saw. Yes! High up. Oh, hey, a drake. I know I don't have time for goofing around, but... Well.
Busted.
I see high things I climb. Still need to climb that wall of Samuel. And yeah, you have a nice chest, don't you?
Quietly now. Here comes the catch.
Grow.
There we go. Oh, this is remarkable.
It's
Damn
all
it.
coming out now.
That did give us Primo Gem still, at least. Oh, are those mushrooms? Damn it. They're getting me. That's how they get me. One distraction
Busted.
into the next.
Quietly now.
I really want the fungal spores, though. Alright. Enough is enough. What was that sound? I was actually hoping I could get up here, but maybe not. Nope. With Venti's help, though, very doable. There was an anchor. Damn it, why didn't I not see you? Well, there's actually nothing up here, so... Oh, no, there's a viewpoint. Oh. Verdant Fields vantage point. Yeah, I see the wall of Samuel and the transition into green. Bit hazy, but that's actually pretty realistic. Actually, no, let's switch back to, yeah, she is the better one, because she makes us go zoom,
Who's our
zoom.
target this time?
Not south. We're going east, or west, rather. We're gonna fly all the way to the pyramid. Maybe. Probably not. I don't think we have the stamina. Ooh, tempted to go down there just for that chest, but no. The desert there is mostly barren, at least. Man. Just enormous. Have we seen anything that tall? It's as tall as the Narukami Island mountain, I feel like. Yeah, no. If we didn't run out of stamina, we actually probably would be able to make it to the, at least the Statue of the Seven. What the hell is that? Oh, yeah, we should probably call it. Oh, some huts. Hmm. Oh, this is a withering zone, isn't it? Yeah.
Busted. Things are about to get tight.
Confess!
Two. Come on. Come on. 3. Need another one. Is there not another one? Where's it coming from, though?
Gotcha.
This might hurt a little.
Fracture!
There we go. I mean, it's coming from this direction. Let's get this again. Wait. It fooled me.
Busted.
I was giving off a false direction. Gotcha. Store this beautiful oasis. Nice.
See, just follow my intuition.
Oh, there's a sandstorm, a dust storm up. Okay, we're getting into the area of ruins.
Right.
Hey there, Hilichar. What are you doing here? And some treasure hoarders? You guys don't belong here at all.
The hunter becomes the hunted.
You were never the hunter, dude. God, this storm is so cool. Oh, man. The closer we get, the more excited I am. Hey, birdie. Can I shoot you out of the sky? Oh, yeah. Wait, is it coming after me? Ha, we got you. Wait. Is it running away? Coward.
Busted.
Hey, Eremites. I know I'm supposed to be recruiting you guys, but you look like you have tasty bandanas.
Gotcha. Here comes the catch.
You're actually the weak kind of Eremite, too. Some of them are actually really strong.
Where do you think you're going?
You're the strong kind.
Regret.
Damn it. Hit my head on that wall. Some Dendro ability.
Fracture.
Here we go.
I'll be back.
Excellent. All right. Where is the thingy? Oh, the chest. Tumbleweeds are pests. A pestilence upon the land. They are pretty though.
Oh,
in the
it's
sort
all
of
coming out now.
classic desert environment, at least. Can I not? Damn it! I know there was one up there. Man, look at that thing. It is amazing. There it is. Unlock this map. Beautiful. The mausoleum. Ah, yeah, that makes sense. The mausoleum of King Deshret. Beautiful. Do I have some more of these? I do. Almost to the first level. Dune of Illusion, the Dune of Magma, Dune of Caruses. Awesome. So that's King Deshret's home, where he was buried. It contains the power of a god. Which makes me question even more what all of that is. I don't know. Maybe they're onto something. Maybe a god can be reborn. Kinda doubt it, but who knows? Nahida would know. But that's not an option anymore.
Following orders. I will have order today.
Things are about to get dicey.
We don't want to go up there. Reinforcements, where are you? Up there? Are you up there? Oh, yeah. Huh.
That's close enough.
Quietly now. Busted.
Oh, the chorus can be drawn in with Animo, can they? Interesting.
You are not welcome.
Feeling lucky today?
Game's up. Fun's over.
One more. Ah, the strongest variety.
Lord of Sand, your sacrifice is ready.
Wait, what are you doing? Oh, you're summoning the sand crocodile.
Pound into the ground.
There we go.
Golden slumber.
Quite tough guy, aren't you? Ooh, nice.
See, just follow my intuition.
We don't, ooh, damn it. Love the storm. Let's get this, while we're at it. Yeah, we don't care about most of these ruins. We care about getting to the other side of that one. At least for now. We had a bit more time. I'd probably... What are you doing? Huh. What's the point of this? Where are you taking me? Oh. I see. Well, thank you. Nice. Really is amazing. God. I don't suppose we can actually... Okay, that just got terrifying. Oh my god. This change in the atmosphere there. But, I mean, the mausoleum of a dead god should be, I guess. Look at that. What is it drawing in? Makes me almost believe that he actually is being resurrected.
Take it easy.
Wait. Huh. Oh. What's this feature again? We've seen this in both the Akademiya and Fontaine, I think. What was that? Maybe there might be some primal sand glasses that... Damn it, I need that message longer around here that haven't been activated yet. Oh. I guess so. Like this one. We're gonna find ourselves trapped, aren't we? No, never mind. Damn it. Get me out of here. Am I free and clear? No, almost. Okay, there we go. Oof. Entrance to King Deshret's Mausoleum. Okay. I don't think it's quite as tall as I thought, though. It's probably partially buried under sand. Which I think is why it seems slightly shorter at the very base than it does from far away, but it's even with that, you know, being accounted for, it's massive. How do I... What is that? Mysterious control unit. These structures, known as plinths of the secret rites, may be found within King Deshret's ruins. Use them to control certain mechanisms within the ruins. Oh. However, you must have special clearance in order to use these plinths. Damn. Clearance from who? King Deshret? Yeah. I don't know how I get clearance. But there they are. Hey guys. We're here.
Huh. They got here before us.
Of course they did.
Uh-oh. Is it because Paimon overslept by 5 minutes and held everyone up?
You didn't have to admit that. But no, probably not, Paimon. I don't think 5 minutes would have done it. No, it's because they probably came here immediately after they set that that meeting time. And also, they're the people of the desert, so they'd have an easier time probably making it here.
Is everything ready?
For what? We don't know what we're meeting here for.
Absolutely. Although...
Oh, but you're agreeing to the switch of prisoners with Alhaitham taking their place. Wait, is it what you wanted to investigate the ruins of King Deshret?
You brought fewer people than I imagined.
Yeah, they only have one prisoner there, though.
Bring him over.
Is it the grandpa, at least?
Grandpa!
Aw.
Why is there only one of them?
Good question, Paimon. One prisoner for one hostage? Or one hostage for one hostage?
Raman, I've always thought of you as a man of his word. What's this about?
Do they only have the one?
It's a one-for-one exchange. Sounds fair, don't you think?
Not really, considering the hostage you're getting in exchange.
And let me put it this way. Agreeing to any kind of deal with the Dendro Archon's people is already a huge compromise on my part. Don't you think you've asked enough?
Not really, considering we could just take him from you at this point.
You stay right there!
You talking to Sino or to this guy? She's pissed. Damn, Dehya. Jeez. Yeah, you don't stand a chance.
What do you think you're doing?
She's pissed.
Don't you see this blade here?
He's scared. He's shaking.
You coward. Why are your hands shaking?
Oh, wait.
Wait a second.
That's not him.
Earthquake!
Shit. Are we gonna be swallowed? Oh, quicksand. Wait. Aww. Oh my, that is so sweet. But also, oh no. He actually cares for the kid, despite his condition.
Paimon's dizzy.
Oh. That is so precious. Yeah, we are. I think we're in the ruins. Because you know how pyramids work, right, Paimon? There's gonna be the pyramid itself is just the tip of the iceberg. Actually, I don't think real pyramid ruins are quite as extensive underground as in fiction, but still. Is everyone okay? Oh, well, we stayed together at least. Granted, we're not really necessarily in good...
This day's going just great.
Yeah. It's not a great way of ingratiating ourselves to the people of the desert, though. We are still here to find allies, right, Paimon? That was the wisdom of Nahida.
What a nuisance.
The sand dune collapsed.
Granted, we did find Sino, at least. And Alhaitham, for that matter.
I saw an energy field. The village keeper protected us.
He did.
It glowed green with dendro. Just like you said, it may well have been the remains of Lesser Lord Kusanali's power inside the scholar's body.
Yeah, there's zero doubt about that in my mind. You finally believe me. Yet, Lesser Lord Kusanali is precious and she must be protected, Sino. I think that should be your job as General Mahamantra. Much better than doing the asshole sage's bidding. Wouldn't you agree?
The Dendro Archon. The present one.
Yeah, in more ways than one, actually. She is actually present in the world more so than people think. And also the one of the present day.
Grandpa? Grandpa? Oh no.
And also the only
He's
one that is
getting
actually present in the
confused
world.
again.
Yeah, sorry, kid. But the fact that he did that does tell me he cares. Despite his madness, he cares about you, and he's sane enough to, have that moment of clarity.
Hey, look around you.
Yeah.
Did there used to be a temple here?
There did. Like I said, the sand was covering a lot.
It seems that when the sand dune collapsed, it exposed these underground structures. The symbols on the gate belong to King Deshret's civilization.
Damn.
This structure must be ancient. Over time, the sandstorms completely buried it and left it in the state we see now.
Right. Yeah, that's about what I figured. Now, I'm all for exploring this ruin. How about you guys?
It could have been an underground palace in the distant past.
There might be a boss here, too. Wouldn't surprise me. In fact, I think there might be.
Oh, a miracle. Praise King Deshret!
This isn't a miracle, Rahman. This is his resting place.
What's he doing here? And his men too?
Well, hopefully they'll be less moronic now.
They must have fallen down here with us. Pretty lucky if you ask me.
Yeah. You guys done? You done being fools?
Most of them seem in really bad shape. Except for him. He got off lightly.
Rahman, you ready to stop acting the fool? Ready to come to your senses and trust in Dehya?
Mind your head.
And Sino and all of us.
No, this isn't the time for conflict. Our exalted lord has shown us the way to his sacred palace.
Well, close enough.
He's not actually gonna go in there, is he?
He's gonna try. You know how we get the doors open. That even is a door. Looks like a door.
As it happens, I want to take a look inside too.
I actually really do as well. I'll hate them.
What are you doing?
Curiosity. He's a scholar, Paimon. A proper scholar.
Don't you think it's curious? 1 minute, Lesser Lord Kusanali's power protects us from harm, and the next, remnants of King Deshret's civilization appear.
Okay, but it's not that they suddenly appeared, it's that we were on top of them the whole time.
2 major deities are vying to showcase their power to us. It would be a shame not to witness them both.
Well, Fair enough, though. I'm not sure that's an accurate reading of the situation.
Paimon thought you weren't interested in gods.
That's true, Paimon.
Indeed. In my view, gods are just a higher form of living being. Or creature, you could say.
I mean, yeah. In this world, that's kind of accurate, I think.
New discoveries are always worth investigating. Whether they have anything to do with gods is neither here nor there.
I mean, I don't know what kind of being Lesser Lord Kusanali is, but I think that's accurate for her, just like it is for the Adepti, and just like it is for, well, I also don't know what kind of being the Shogun is, but I think Venti was probably at one point a human. Don't know how he ascended exactly, but...
Raman, what are you gonna do about your men?
I'll just let them lay here. King Deshret will take care of his people. Right now, I'm going inside.
I'm not sure that's true. Like, you guys keep acting as if King Deshret is active in the world, but he's not. Desert Raider. We kind of about to become a Tomb Raider. No?
Grandpa? Grandpa? Oh no. He's getting confused again.
Sorry, kid. But that's just the way he is. That's his natural state at this point. How about you guys? How are you doing? That good, huh? Well, have fun. Yeah, climbing out of there would be quite the task. Quite the ordeal. How are we gonna... I guess we can just climb up to there. Ooh. We'll hold that thought. Oh, no, I can't climb them. Damn. All right, let's enter the mysterious ruins. Mysterious ruins that have been hidden deep under layers of sand. An incomprehensible power seems to flow within. We want pyro, electro, and cryo. Actually, won't be as useful in this team, but will be easier to use for environmental purposes, I think.
Yeah, let's go on a big adventure.
You're about to go on a big adventure, Klee.